His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. أهلا وسهلا ومرحبا بكم في حلقة أخرى من تتميم الشامل للعبة ويتشر 3 وايلد هانت على قناتكم وتمارس الخاصة بألعاب الفيديو. في حلقة اليوم ذهبنا إلى جزيرة هندرسفيال من أجل أن نتحدث إلى حكيم قرية لارفيك من أجل عقد ويتشر يحتاج فقط المستوى السادس عشر لإتمامه، وهو عقد وحش غريب كما تلاحظون العنوان تحت الخريطة الصغيرة أو الخريطة المصغرة. إذن دعونا نتجه الآن إلى حكيم القرية ونحاول التحدث إليه. لست أدري صراحة، هناك بالمناسبة علامة تعجب عليه. أعتقد أنه يمكنه كذلك أن يمنحك مهمة أخرى بعد أن نقوم بتفعيل هذه المهمة يعني وإتمامها. سوف يمنحنا ربما مهمة أخرى. دعونا نرى كيف سوف يدور الحوار.
You're a watcher? I see right.
Greetings. Saw your notice.
Huh. And they said, where you hanging that? Ain't no one else gonna hunt that beast. But I showed him.
Any idea what kind of beast this is?
Oh, you hear all sorts of things. The wenches clean the nets, blather about koshches and manticores. But I reckon that's hogwash. We'd seek the counsel of Freya's priestesses, we would. But how can we when we can't get to the shrine?
And nobody's gotten a glimpse of the beast? From a distance even?
Oh, they have. Right close. Closer than boot and strap. Soon after, their blood spattered the underbrush. Near from the start, no ordinary man could handle the beast. But Sfera insisted. Mustered a crew and... Only 4 came back. The rest massacred east of the village. So, will you help?
أوكي، فنتحدث بشأن المكافأة.
Let's talk about my reward.
You want to bargain? How would you count it? Height in hands at the withers, or...?
By species. Drowner's less than a cockatrice.
Uh-huh. But we've no notion what prowls the high road. What do you say you cut it down and then we'll talk?
We pre-agree a price. Define a bonus for unforeseen risks.
So, how much?
صراحة يبدو فقيرا. لن أجازف كثيرا. دعونا نرفعها إلى النصف فقط. إلى 600.
Have it your way. 'Tis your neck on the line.
I'll tend to the monster.
Not your first, that's clear enough. Not like our lads. Heads full of fire, but not a morsel of thought between them.
The 4 survivors. Where'll I find them?
Aim to talk to Sfera. Maybe 'tain't a bad idea. They're sitting over there by that hut.
أوكي، إلى من يجب أن نتحدث الآن؟ نتحدث إلى المحاربين على ما يبدو. أوكي، أين هم؟ يتواجدون في القرية. أظن أنهم هنا. يجب أن نتحدث إلى هذا، لكن لماذا لا يمنحنا خاصية الحديث؟
Seek adventure elsewhere.
Oh, ask this Witcher. He'll tell you monsters don't set traps.
What's the issue?
Ye or anyone ever heard of a beast setting a wagon in the road, then waiting in ambush? They're too plowing dumb for that, damn it.
Dumb or no, they tore a few of our lads to shreds, and we ran like rats. They deserve to be buried.
Really thought you could take on this monster on your own?
We had to try. If we didn't, who would? Think Larvik's some kind of getaway for mutants? Witchers stopping in every week?
Willing to talk about it? Tell me what happened?
Ask away.
Word is, you were ambushed. Tell me where.
Short way from here, along the road to Lofferton. Saw a wagon crosswise the road near the woods.
We barely got to it when something came rushing through the underbrush, and whoosh! Blood spurted in the eyes. I wiped it away, looked, saw Einar lying dead.
Remember what the monster looked like?
It were dark. Casper thought he saw something, but
'Cause I did. It was huge. Its maw all blood smeared. Bugger gutted Ungie with one claw, near spliced him in two.
Interesting. Thanks.
For what?
اوكي، يبدو ان الوحش يتسم بالذكاء وقادر على نصب الفخاخ. المسافة ليست ببعيدة، حوالي 200 قدم. سوف نحاول ان نتجه الى هناك بشكل سريع الان. دعونا نركض. إذن المهمة تتواجد تقريبا على الطريق. تتواجد كذلك مهمة على الجانب الأيسر، لكن نحن الآن في خضم مهمة وبالتالي لن نحاول الاقتراب منها. أوكي، ها هو المكان حيث تم نصب الفخ. أوكي، نستعمل كوين تحسبا لأي مشاكل ونحاول الآن البحث عن آثار الكمين الذي نصبه لهم على ما يبدو. أوكي، ها هي العربة.
Something really did tear him to pieces.
أوكي، يبدو قويا جدا.
Looks like blood, but red clay.
أوكي، أين هي أو أين هو الدليل الموالي؟ أوكي، ها هو.
Not much left. Beast must have dragged the shredded body to the woods.
أوكي.
Creature leading the neckers is sentient. Gotta be. Capable of setting primitive traps at least.
أوكي، يبدو أن الأمر متعلق ببعض النيكرز المتطورين. دعونا نحاول تتبع الأثر. أوكي، ها هو العرين الخاص بهم. أوكي، ما الذي سوف أحاول القيام به؟ دعونا نستعمل أولا زيت العمالقة، لأن النيكرز مفاجأة ينتمون إلى العمالقة، بالرغم من أن حجمهم صغير لكن ينتمون إلى العمالقة. أوكي، أين هو زيت العمالقة؟ أوكي، زيت مصاص الدماء، زيت بنيات محسن، زيت العملاق المحسن، هذا هو. نقوم بوضعه هكذا وننزل. حاول استعمال إيجني هنا. اوكي، اوكي، لا اظن ان هذه الوحوش بالمستوى الثالث عشر هي من خلقت المشكلة. اظن انهم ربما يمتلكون قائد من نوع معين. هذا ما اعتقده صراحة. اوكي، سمعتم ما قاله جيرالت. يبدو ان النيكرز طوروا مناعة ضد السم. اذا نصل الان الى العش. الان سوف تبدأ المواجهة الحقيقية. اوكي، لازال لم يظهر الوحش القوي الآن.
Guess I got company.
اوكي، يبدو أنه يطلب رفقة. أوكي أصابني. دائما يجب أن نتخلص من الصغار. تلاحظون أنه يحاول دائما الاختفاء. سوف يظهر من جديد. ونتخلص منه. جيد جدا. اوكي جيد جدا. الآن سوف أقوم بجمع الغنائم وبعد ذلك نلتقي في القرية يا شباب. إذا عدنا يا شباب، والآن سوف نتجه لأخذ أخذ الجائزة بعد أن أتممنا المهمة بنجاح.
So will you help then?
Killed the beast that was troubling you.
Merciful Freya. Horson's finally dead. Now, tell us, was it a tough fight? Got any wounds need dressing?
No, I'll be all right.
Nothing new to the likes of you. Hard work, witchering. All right, your reward. This here's for you.
Thanks. So long.
اوكي جيد جدا. حصلنا على 600 قطعة يا شباب. صراحة كنز كبير يا شباب، يعني ثروة صراحة. إذا الآن ما الذي سوف نحاول القيام به؟ سوف نحاول الاتجاه للقيام بمهمة مهمة متعلقة بالملك، شيء من هذا القبيل. أوكي، المستوى المقترح 18. خطة الملك، هذه المهمة التي سوف نحاول القيام بها. أخبر كراخ عن كرايس أن يحضر هديتك. أوكي، دعونا نتجه إلى هناك ونلتقي بعد قليل يا شباب. أوكي يا شباب، أنا وصلت الآن. سوف أحاول التحدث إلى كراخ.
Master Geralt, a guard spotted you from the tower. They sent me to open the gates.
Why was it closed? Is that famous Skellige hospitality?
Nay, 'tis tradition. After the feast, the Jarls will choose the king, so the doors must remain closed. Only the sons and daughters of Skellige may stay in the castle.
Krach make an exception just for me?
All know what you did for Ceres and Hjalmar. Today, you're one of us. Come. Krakow waits.
أوكي يا شباب.
How's the mood in there?
Calm. Too calm.
How's that?
We've an adage here in Skellige. At a good feast, meat and blood flow in equal measure. Surely you consider this barbaric on the continent, no?
Not sure. Sounds preferable to dull banquets garnished with court intrigue.
أوكي، يبدو أن الأمور سوف تكون مشحونة.
I've as much right to it as you do.
And I'd expect you to support me, not pinch my allies. If an uncrate's to wear the crown, it
Should be you, because you've got fur growing on your chin, that it?
show some of your own, and the Jarls just might listen to you.
Want your mug smacked? Remember, I was left standing last time we crossed fists.
Yeah? So you'll fight the Vilcards with me? Wonder who'll do better, you or Hjalmar the Giant Slayer?
Oh, stop your shite boasting.
Ceres! Hey! Ah, damn it!
Bad way to play it out.
Think I don't know that? But you saw her, she's so...
Stubborn, fierce, mule-headed, refuses to listen to anyone.
Exactly!
True, Arnvald. Me and Ceres, we're near twins in that regard.
Don't see cry. He talking to the Jarls?
No, went to his chambers. To prepare your promised reward, no doubt.
If you've a spell, Witcher, perhaps you'd fancy some fisticuffs with the Vilcarls. Loosen up your joints after your journey.
Maybe later.
اوكي، دعونا نتجه الى كراخ. اين يتواجد كراخ؟ قال انه ذهب لتحضير الجائزة. بالمناسبة شخصيا اعتقد ان سيرس احق بان تكون ملكة من هيلمار. هيلمار ربما هو شجاع ومقدام لكنه متهور ولا يستحق يعني القيادة، بينما سيرس ذكية وتستطيع يعني تجاوز يعني المصاعب.
Greetings, Berna. Feast not to your liking?
This is no feast. It's a farmer's market where votes are bought and sold like sheepskins.
Svanrig is not gonna vie for support?
Bran's son will not haggle for a crown that is his by right.
Far as I know, crown goes to the claimant who gains the most votes.
That is the tradition, but not all traditions are good. The Isle's care should be entrusted to a single family.
What's wrong with voting for your king?
Take a walk. Listen and you'll understand. The claimants already hand out land, promise privileges, titles, favourable judgments. They behave like whores lifting their skirts for every passerby. A king by the grace of votes is no ruler, but a debtor. This must end. We must start by placing Bran's firstborn son on the throne. I hope the Jarls will see the wisdom of it.
Leaving Caer Trolda?
Tomorrow at daybreak. Enjoy yourself, Master Geralt.
May I?
You must, Stephen. Come. I've been waiting for you. So, feast to your liking? Any better than your continental balls?
Definitely more to drink.
Ah, there is. Rolled all of it out of my cellars. Double meads, triple, Cintrian plum brandy, Mahakimum spirit that burns the mouth like boiling water. Clan on Crate knows the meaning of hospitality.
Something tells me there's a purpose to your hospitality.
Aye, there is. In the Isles, mead and meat stand to gain you as much support as feats accomplished blade in hand.
If that's true, you can rest easy about how the vote'll turn out.
I'll rest easy on the morrow, when the crown rests on one of my children's heads.
Feeling torn between Hjalmar and Ceres?
You mean do I have a favorite? Nay. They're as different as fire and water. But on Crate blood flows in both.
Think the Council of Jarls will dare to put a woman on the throne?
If you'd asked me some months ago, I'd have laughed in your face. But today I see, and I'm not alone, that Ceres has something as rare on the Isles as a hot summer. Patience. Others act, then think. She's different. She thinks things through. The for, the against. But once she takes action, not a force in the world could stop her.
Between you and me, Hjalmar's not too hot-headed to be king?
Depends on the kind of king you have in mind. Want one who'll send emissaries, move figurines about a map, calculate the most profitable option? Then yes, he's too hot-headed. But Skellige wants a different ruler. The kind who'll drown Nilfgaard in blood. Sooner jump into a fire than surrender. And that is Hjalmar.
If you escalate your attacks, you stand to infuriate Emir. Could regret it someday.
In Skellige, we spit on the notion of peace at any cost.
Promised me a reward for helping your children.
And I aim to keep my word. Here. This bauble's been in the family for generations. I give it to you for helping ensure the line endures.
Beautiful craftsmanship. Thanks.
I'm the one. Hear that? Damn it. Yalmar's probably started another row.
That's not Yalmar. Let's go.
ما هذا يا شباب؟ اوكي، من اين جاءت هذه الدببة؟ خلصنا من الاول. تلاحظون انه يستعيد نقاطه الحيويه، وبالتالي فهو ليس دب طبيعي يا شباب. هناك دب اخر بالجهه الاخرى. إلى من يجب أن نتحدث؟
Cloth! Give me some cloth! Gotta stop the bleeding! Quick!
Take my cloak.
Hold on, son. You'll pull through. A shark grabbed my leg once. Albion!
He's dead.
Crack! Where'd those bears come from, huh? Answer! Now!
Careful how you speak to my dad.
Stow your blade, pup, or Crack'll lose a son too.
You insult me, Lugas, and now you threaten my son. I will not stand for this.
Dan, come here. Come on! Put you down like a rabid dog.
Calm down. Calm down. Enough blood's been spilled. Someone brought these beasts here to murder our sons and brothers. We cannot restore their lives. But we can. We must avenge them. This burden falls upon the host and his offspring.
Find the guilty on Crete. Find and kill them. Else your clan will be cursed for 100 generations to come.
Damn it. Things have sure gotten messy.
That's putting it mildly. We've clues to examine, things to consider. We must find out how this came to be, elsewise
We've no time for that. I know where to find the guilty.
Wait! Are you mad? You're gonna kill folk before we've learned what happened.
Learn all you want. Meantime, I'll go wash the shame off our clan.
Hey, the Jarls aren't listening anymore. Stop playing the hero and think for a second.
Our honor's at stake, sis. That can't wait.
Are you listening to me? Someone let those bears in. We must know who, and the answer lies somewhere in this room.
You're right, Ceres. I'll help you.
Thanks.
Fine. See you when I return with the traitors' heads.
I'll stay here. Someone must see to everything. Summon the healer, hand the fallen over to their families. Wolf, I thank you.
Ever see anything like that?
No, and I hope I never will again.
Where'd the bears come from? We were all laughing, eating, drinking. Suddenly, a massacre. Torrents of blood on the walls.
What happened before the massacre? Be precise.
Young Lucas bet he could empty a barrel of beer in one go. He climbed on the table, grabbed a pony keg of centering wheat, and started chugging. His throat bulged like a blowfish, face went red, but he kept drinking. Folks started banging their tankards on the table, shouted, "Lugos, Lugos." Then, from the other side of the room, we heard this roar. We turned in unison as if a coxswain had called. They were there. They were already there. Folks closest to the bears didn't even manage to draw their weapons. They were ripped to shreds.
We'll avenge them, I promise. Know who died?
Drogadar, Drakeborn Du, Blueboy Lugos, Yalborn, Ottrig. Take some time, mention them all.
But you could name the claimants to the throne who survived in one breath. You, Hjalmar, and Svanrige.
What are you saying?
Nothing, just yet. We've talked enough. Let's look around.
Let me know what you find. I'll speak to the others. Maybe someone saw more than I did.
اوكي، اعتقد ان بيرنا هي المسؤولة عن الامر صراحة.
Pull yourself together, Senna.
Fang marks, claw marks, broken bones. Hard to say what exactly killed him.
اوكي، دعونا نتفقد جثث اخرى.
So many wounds. No wonder Hjalborn bled to death.
اوكي، نذهب لتفقد
Looked away a moment. Turned back around. Saw a bear standing by the bench. What is the gods doing? Maybe they're punishing him.
Drogadar.
For what?
Skald's played his last. Ottrig. Shit, no more than a kid. Young Lugos. Bears took him by surprise. Didn't have a chance to defend himself.
So the tales are true. Warriors in battle frenzy transformed into wild beasts.
All right. What do we have here? Bear's head, but the tongue's short, like a human's. Mouth smells of honey liqueur. Mead. And something else. Something earthy. Bears like honey. Before it's fermented. Strange. Something under the fur. A tattoo. Shape of a bear paw. Old scar. Looks like it was sutured. Half man, half bear. Something like a lycanthrope. No full moon, so something else caused the transformation. Maybe something he ate or drank. Mead. Mead with an earthy aroma. Need to check the horns, tankards and bowls.
اوكي يا شباب، اذا نحن امام متحولين الى دببة، وتم يعني تفعيل لعنتهم عن طريق المشروب على ما يبدو.
All the horns are empty. Bowl at each table. Mead in this one. And only mead.
اوكي، ماذا لدينا ايضا؟
Earthy scent from the bear's maw. Something towards mushrooms. Bowls empty, but the scent's in the air. Coming from somewhere else in this room.
اوكي، الان يجب ان نتبع الرائحة على ما يبدو. هل يمكن التفاعل مع هذا الخنجر هنا؟ لا يمكن ذلك. دعونا نتبع الرائحة. هل يمكن أن نتفحص هذا الدب أيضا؟ لا يمكن ذلك الآن. أظن أنه بسبب أننا قمنا بتفعيل يعني عملية تتبع الرائحة. إذا دعونا نتبع الرائحة حتى نعلم أين وجد ذلك الفطر.
Here. Mead spiked with some kind of mushroom. And human blood. Ceres, come here.
A guard saw what happened. Those weren't bears. They were...
Men who transform into bears.
berserkers.
Berserkers?
The Skald's name for warriors who change into animals in the midst of battle. Stuff of fairy tales, legends. But it seems to make sense, right?
Almost. We were at a feast, not on a battlefield. Think I know what caused them to transform. The mead they drank. Smell this. Mead spiked with blood. And something else. Thinking it could be a mushroom, but I don't recognize the type.
Hjort might help us. Few druids know herbs better.
Can't hurt to try.
أوكي، دعونا نتجه إلى الكاهن. سوف يفيدنا في التعرف على هذا الفطر، يعني نوعيته، وبالتالي نكشف خيوط المؤامرة بشكل كامل.
Freya, our mother, may the sea swallow the traitors. Freya, our lady.
Mind if I interrupt?
Already have? What is it?
Someone spiked one of the mead barrels with blood and something else. An herb or a mushroom. Sarah said...
Give me the horn. I know the smell. A mushroom. Marjoram.
Marjoram related in any way to berserkers?
Aye, but only in the tales told to children as they're put to sleep on cold winter nights. Warriors who ate marjoram were said to transform into beasts when consumed by battle rage, but as I said, it's
only a legend, I know. Still, I find it easier to believe than some story about bears appearing out of nowhere. Ceres wasn't lying. You know your fungi.
I do. Especially those which affect the mind, soothe it, summon waking dreams. Odalric suffered for years. I tried to help him in various ways, initially with prayer, then with poppy milk.
But he's done with that now, right?
It's not that simple. But we'll wean him off it yet.
Marjoram. Never heard of it.
You've another name for it on the continent. Psilocybe, I believe.
All right. Peasants eat it to soothe pain.
Odalric tried it too, but only a few times. In larger doses, the mushroom causes visions, nightmares.
Yes, the last thing Odalric needed more of. Thanks for your help.
Blood and marjoram. The taste of human flesh and a substance that triggers visions. That well could have caused the rage. Maybe even the transformation.
Maybe. Hard to believe someone spiked the mead here in the hall, though, in front of all those witnesses.
You're right. I helped prepare for the feast. I'd have noticed. It might have happened before they brought the drink upstairs.
In the cellars, maybe? Come on, we could find some clues there.
أوكي، صراحة سيرس ذكية كما تلاحظون، ويبدو أنها حتى يمكن أن تصلح ويتشر. يعني هي مشابهة لسيري صراحة في اتقادها بالذكاء يعني.
We must find the traitors quickly. Elsewise the warriors will take matters into their own hands. Castle's abuzz already.
Think they'd attack Croc openly?
My father or each other. All in the finest Skellige tradition. Haven't had a good civil war in ages.
أوكي، يبدو أنهم مستعدون للقيام بحروب بينهم، فقط يحتاجون لسبب، وبسبب هذا المشكل الذي طرأ الآن
was all too calm.
هم مستعدون للقيام بالهجوم.
feast to be any good, mead's gotta flow, but so does blood.
I'd say he got his wish.
اوكي صراحة الجملة التي قالها الآن ربما قد يكون لذلك
I really hope Yalmar's doing something useful, not just looking for a fight.
Relax. Your brother's impetuous, not stupid.
ربما يكون لحاجب كراخ يد في الموضوع، أظن ذلك ربما. إذا لدينا صراحة مشتبهين قبل أن ندخل. لدينا حاجب كراخ الذي تلقانا في البداية أو التقانا في البداية، وكذلك زوجة الملك السابق.
Mahakaman spirit. Someone ruined several barrels of the finest.
Good thing Dad's got other worries in his mind. Right behind you.
That's a relief. Blood and mushrooms. Think we can find out where this barrel came from? Looks different. What the? Shit.
The spirit! There's another exit behind the barrels, but they're too heavy. We'll never move them.
Don't intend to.
أحدهم يريد أن يقوم بقتلنا. كيف سوف نستطيع الهروب؟ لا يمكننا القيام بذلك من هنا. اوكي. سوف تنفجر الآن أو نستعمل ربما أرض من هنا. اوكي نتبع سيرس عبر النفق.
Somebody's damn desperate to bring our investigation to a quick end.
بدأت أعتقد أنه الحاجب يا شباب.
One rarely used, more like. When Yalmar and I were little, we'd play here. Once,
Magic.
bygone days.
A place of power.
جيد جدا، نحصل على نقطة مهارة مجانية هنا ونستمر في تأدية المهمة. أظن كما قلت لكم أنه الآن الكفة تميل بشكل أكبر لحاجب كراخ.
When I get my hands on that pyromaniac.
Let's think. They had to use the entrance we used. Maybe they left some prints behind.
Maybe. When the door slammed shut and the fire broke out, did you hear a bottle shatter too?
No, but I've no witcher sense at my disposal. You must hear the hair growing on my head.
I try not to eavesdrop. Anyway, entrance is worth checking. Come on.
اوكي. دعونا نذهب للبحث الآن. يعني رفقة سيرس تحس أنك شيرلوك هولمز ومرافقه، يعني تحريات مستمرة.
Someone walked through the mead.
اوكي نستطيع تتبعه. يبدو أنه قام بخطأ جسيم.
Could you ask for clearer prints? Sticky from the mead. Trail breaks off. Need to find another clue. Must have felt his clothing something else to follow. Was in a hurry.
What's this?
Piece of cloth.
No, it can't be.
What is it?
Arnvald's tunic. Only he wears this kind.
Sure about that?
Saw him in the main hall with the servants. Let's go.
اوكي كما قلت لكم يبدو أنه الحاجب.
Grab a horse, we'll chase him down. Run, Roach.
اوكي دعونا نسرع.
Doubt he'll listen.
When I get my hands on him.
You don't stand a chance.
We'll see about that.
اوكي، يبدو انه مصر على الهرب بالرغم من ان ارض سكيليغا سوف تطارده باكملها. اوكي، المستوى العشرون. اوكي، اخطأته. ممتاز جدا.
Slow now. Whoa. Why'd you betray them? Talk or I'll finish what I started.
No uncreate should ever sit on Skellige's throne. I know you better than others do. You're hot-headed, irresponsible. Skellige needs stability, a strong king. Not the kind a band of drunken jarls will choose.
Curious. Never heard you voice that idea. But I do know one who never stopped saying it.
It's Berna Bran, isn't it? You were never a good liar, Arnvold.
What was her motive?
It's obvious. She schemed this up to get rid of the other claimants. Slander our clan in the process. If she succeeded, Svanrigga would have been left, the only claimant to Skellige's throne.
We need proof. Your word against Berna's, that's not enough.
Arnvold, help us. And I'll ask my dad to grant you an honorable death. I'll insist.
I've letters from her. Instructions. How to poison the mead. But she never signed them. There's no seal.
Will that be enough?
It'll have to be. We shouldn't delay. Time to gather the Jarls.
I've assembled the Jarls in council as you demanded, Ceres on Crate. You claim to know who's behind the slaughter at Caer Trolda. Speak then. The blood of Skellige's sons and daughters. Whose hands does it stain?
Berna Bran's.
The lass is mad. Do you think anyone will believe you?
You had them serve poison mead to the berserkers.
I beg your pardon. The servants of Caer Trolda are not mine to command. 'Twas your father who called for the feast, who assembled the guests.
There's reason in these words.
Have you any proof to confirm your accusation?
I've better. I've a witness. Arnvold.
Ceres speaks true. Berna commanded me to poison the maid. When Ceres and the Witcher descended into the cellars.
You betrayed us. The clan that took you in.
Good man. He's a servant to Uncreate, a lackey. He will say what they command him to say. He would lie for them even were he to pay for it with his head.
Berna speaks true. Arnvold has served at Caer Trolda ever since I remember. Noily, look a dog.
Got one more piece of evidence.
A letter from Berna to Arnvold, instructing him how to spike the mead.
It lacks my signature. It lacks my seal.
But perfume soaked through the parchment. A very strong scent, you know. Still to be sensed.
Is this your proof, lass? Is this what you call evidence of my supposed treason? Don't make me laugh.
Berna's right, Ceres. 'Tis all precious little proof of her wrongdoing. Alas, your brother Hjalmar also has not presented anything that could clear your family's name. We've but one path left to us. Holger, Lugos, it's time we quit this damn castle. Come, we must decide what punishment Clan Uncreate will face.
You're making a big mistake.
Silence, wanderer.
Wait! Mother,
You bade me to leave the hall before the feast. Why?
Son, not now.
Why did you do it? How did you know? How?
You stand silent.
You gave Ceres no credence. Gave the Witcher no credence. But you must give credence to a son who accuses his own mother. The massacre was her doing. She shamed herself, me, the family, the clan.
Svanrika, I did it for you. Only for you.
You admit to this deed. As the eldest of the Jarls, I cleanse the name of Clan on Crete, and you, Burna Bran, I sentence to death. You will be chained to a rock to perish of hunger and thirst, and sea fowl will peck apart your remains.
Burna had a lust for power, I knew this. But so strong as to commit such a crime.
What about Svanrika? What's his fate?
He'll lose his home, his name, his honor. He'll choose exile. Or death. But enough. Whatever comes, we must endure. I thank you, Geralt. Again.
No need. Again.
I'll not take any more of this modesty. This is a land of heroes. Let this remind you of that. And now, I must ride for Gedinate, for the Jarl's Council. Time to pick a king.
What do you think? Who'll get the nod?
Come with me, see for yourself. All may listen to our deliberations.
I do have a horse in the race. Can't refuse, to be honest.
As I thought. Well, let's go. We're just in time.
They've already started.
Weren't long ago, we gave King Bran back to the sea. Today, our mourning ends. Today, by the grace of the gods and the clans, a new ruler takes the crown. Let us swear her fealty.
I know some would see another in my place. I thank those who stood at my side. Here, beneath the sacred oak, I pledge to be a good queen to the ones and the others. I want peace and prosperity to reign in Skellige. And I count on you to help me fulfill that dream.
Ceres! 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 Ceres!
اوكي، اليارل الاصلع غاضب بشكل دائم. اوكي، انهينا المهام يا شباب الخاصة يعني بخطة الملك والتتويج، يعني 3 مهام في حلقة واحدة ودفعة واحدة. أتمنى الحلقة كانت مميزة، يعني يوم عادي بحياة الويتشر تقوم بالتخلص من وحش يرهب السكان في هندرسفيال، وبعد ذلك تحبط مؤامرة للقضاء على جميع الأشخاص الذين يحاولون الترشح للحصول على لقب الملك سكيليغا. وبطبيعة الحال تحضر في النهاية لعملية تتويج سيرس التي رأيناها بطبيعة الحال أنها تستحق. والآن نترك الاحتفالات تحت شجرة البلوط المقدسة ونحاول إنهاء حلقتنا ونحن نتوجه إلى روتش. إذا يا شباب لم يتبقى نقول لكم شكرا على حسن المتابعة، ونلتقي إن شاء الله في حلقة قادمة إن شاء الله مع مغامرات أخرى مع جيرالت في ذا ويتشر 3 وايلد هانت. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته.